Hi everyone. Today we are going to introduce the Sweet Canteen client proposal. For our background, Sweet Canteen is a dessert shop located in Melbourne CBD. The shop was founded in September 2017 by Sean, who is also the head chef of Sweet Canteen. He is always passionate about cooking and baking and works as a chef for a long time around hotels and restaurants. He started by making some cakes for friends and family and slowly sell to customers. Sweet Canteen was a home-based business for 2 years and then finally decided to open a physical store. They had a separated kitchen in Carlton and currently possessed 6 staffs. And for the innovation problem and opportunity, our teammates were both loyal customers of Sweet Canteen. The shop always serves good quality desserts and has a great reputation among customers. However, we still consider Sweet Canteen as a traditional dessert shop on a small scale. Therefore, we had come up with a few directions for the innovative breakthrough, which were covered by the aspect of marketing, financing, manufacturing, and operating. And then let's take a look at the value proposition. The core value of the Sweet Canteen is providing a customized dessert service to their customer. For their customer, they usually choose to buy cakes based on three main elements: function, social, and emotional. The function means they typically buy the cake during some festivals or as a gift to a friend and family to celebrate their birthday. And then social can indicate that cake or dessert can facilitate the social activity. For example, people are willing to invite their friends for an afternoon tea party or take a photo and share it on their social media. Finally, the emotional factor can represent the person who desires to eat the dessert. Based on this customer job to be done, there are also some parts that could let their customer feel painful, such as high price, lactose intolerance, and the inconsistency of the taste, and lack of diversity. Therefore, the Sweet Canteen is willing to choose high quality material to make their desserts. If the customer have some different ideas about how to bake the cake, the Sweet Canteen is always willing to listen to the customer's need and to achieve it. In the Sweet Canteen business model, their key customer segments are people who love to eat the desserts, such as young people, female, children, and so on. Then these people are attracted by the desserts. Therefore, the core resources is the Sweet Canteen dessert chef. Also, there are other critical resources like their physical retail store, employees, and delivery car. In addition, considering the Sweet Canteen is a traditional dessert shop, their key partner only have bank and suppliers. Additionally, they prefer to maintain friendly, trustworthy, long-term relationship with their customer, also trying to bring out the co-creation value. And then they utilize the social media customized service as their key activity to facilitate their business. About how to deliver product to their customer, they usually use social media, food delivery applications, and physical stores as their channel. The last cost part is needed to consider the taxation, employees' wage, their physical store rent, and other operating costs. For the strategic environment, the market demographic for Sweet Canteen is assumed into Melbourne City range, and according to the ABS data, there are approximately 170,000 people in this space. and their median wage is 37,360. These people's median age is 28.4 years old. It means there are a lot of people who could become potential customers. Then, about the government rules or policy influence, the Sweet Canteen would need to be concerned about the food business license, work safe, and now the lockdown stage 4 policy. In addition, due to the dessert restaurant belonging to the Red Ocean market, they might be more influenced by the technologies and customer needs. For technology, they cannot fight with other large chain retailing stores who can use the mechanized mass production. And for the customer needs, they might be afraid their customers' tastes have changed. Besides, on the economic influence, now the Sweet Canteen could be impacted by inflation, bird flu, and the epidemic. And the last uncertainty part, the epidemic and change of the consumer and market demand in the Sweet Canteen are not predictable. Looking at the how might we statement, the first idea is in market aspect. How might we increase market popularity and enhance brand value for Sweet Canteen so that we can attract more investors? Based on current operating condition, Sweet Canteen has the ability to maintain customer loyalty. We want to utilize this point to broaden the market size and suggested the owner try to build an official website and also applied some social media to promote their popularity, such as Google AdWords, Instagram, and Facebook. After getting a certain degree of popularity in the market, they can begin to find investors for funding in order to open more branches. Also, if we could raise the funding successfully, we will invest the money in the manufacturing and operating program. And then the manufacturing aspect. How might we open more chain stores for Sweet Canteen so that they can set up a central kitchen for mass production? According to the first idea, we will achieve a larger scale of business, and the market recognize the brand value of Sweet Canteen. It is necessary to have a central kitchen to handle higher market demand. Meanwhile, the mechanized production also could be considered to reduce their labor cost. Finally, the operating aspect. How might we achieve diversification of operating by setting up a DIY cake workshop for Sweet Canteen so that we could achieve industrial transformation? Innovation has played a critical role in the development of business. Therefore, we came up with the idea of industrial transformation for our clients by planning the DIY cake workshop. It can offer not only loyal customer of Sweet Canteen an opportunity to bake their favorite desserts by themselves, but also attract new customers who are interested in baking. The diversification of operating can help the business to establish a fresh brand image in the competitive market and also can become considered as a marketing strategy.
About how to test our ideas, the first step is trying to book appointment with the canteen owner, because the store owner knows more than us for their business details. So we wanted to use that information to do the further analysis, and then we wanted to collect other details through their customers' feedback, because the customer feedback is beneficial as a reference point for innovation and improvement in this dessert business. Therefore, we want to do some survey to get all of the necessary information, and we want to utilize the advantage of their positive characteristics to expand their market awareness and increase the market visibility through the online promotion. When the restaurant has accumulated fame and recognized by the market, we want to get the finance. Whatever it is looking for the investors or someone who interested in this business and willing to become a partner for this restaurant. It is all good things for the canteen because when they get funds, we aim to help them to change their current business models. We think we can send resumes for online crowdfunding websites, and at the same time, we also will try to face-to-face with venture capital company to discuss our business ideas. And if we can get enough funding from them, we want to help the canteen to open more stores as their branches. We want to rent in some famous shopping malls, and the store would be without a kitchen and the space for the customers to eat. It only needs space can accommodate a food display cabinet and few staffs. The business model of this kind of store is mainly to provide customers with take-out desserts and customize service. Considering if the canteen still use the handmade traditional pattern to produce their product, they might be unable to produce enough desserts to support other stores. Therefore, we want to change their existing traditional handmade pattern into a central kitchen model. The central kitchen means the canteen still can provide the handmade cake for their customized service, and the mechanized assembly line would produce other ordinary product. So if the canteen uses a central kitchen model, it can help them to reduce production time and strengthen their customized service. Then we realized the business model could not only pay attention to selling desserts, but also they should improve their relationship with customers. We believe the DIY cake workshop can help them to do that, and it can increase interaction with their customers. Now, for the project timeline, in the week 7 to week 8, we will start to book an interview with the canteen owner to get more comprehensive information. And then, in the week 8 to week 9, we will spend a whole week to proceed with the customer survey. When we collect that information, we will try to analyze it and use those advantage of features to increase the market awareness through some social medias in the week 9 to week 10. Then, the week 10 to 11 is the most significant part. We will try to looking for the founders, and if we can successfully attract the attention of some investors, it means that our plan is feasible. Otherwise, the business plan will face a severe shortage of funds. And the last part is week 11 to week 12. Whatever we get enough funding or not, we will start to design how much it will cost to make a business transition and operating model change. This is because increasing the market awareness and find investors might not be efficiently completed in several weeks, and it might be needed to spend more time to build up the canteen's reputation. Now, for the cost, in the week 7 to week 8, we will use 1 day to interview the owner, and then we will take a whole week to process the customer service in the week 8 to week 9. We believe the cost of accomplishing those two tasks is not in the terms of money, so it is zero cost for the both projects. Then, for the marketing part, we need to spend 3 days to deal with the cost of advertising. Consider we are unable to process and get the specific price if the step is not starting to implement. We assume it might be at least $1,000 per month. Besides, the website design and select might be spent 4 days. And based on what we found, there is a website shows it needs at least $2,000 for design fee and $400 for the website per annually maintenance. The next is essential part that is looking for funders. We will spend 2 weeks from week 10 to 11 sending our business plan on some crowdfunding websites and visit some venture capital companies through face-to-face way to introduce our plan and also try to get their interest. Moreover, this step we think is not going to cost any extra fee, so it's also zero cost. Then, from week 11 to week 12, whatever we get funding or not, we will start to design and plan how to do the business transition and change the current operating models. If each time there might 10 people join this DIY workshop, we believe the canteen needs to get more utensils and other equipments. Therefore, we think the budget for this purchasing those materials might be at least $7,500. Furthermore, for the central kitchen plan, we found that if canteen choose to buy the equipment and the venue, they have to spend too much money. So we think utilize the rental way to rent the central kitchen equipment and the space would be the reasonable excessive pattern. In addition, the plan for the renting more stores is difficult to estimate the specific cost because consider the location, the size of store, the market demand and supply. We decided to put this part program cost as the imaginable number. Then the last charge program is a consulting fee. We choose Australian official minimum wage of $18 per hour, and each day we might be working 8 hours to budget. As a result, the initial estimate the cost might be $30,220. In the team member part, I'm Lin Jun and my teammate Mei Chen. We are both majored in entrepreneurship. We had done the information research, data analysis, and written content together. Mei Chen will be the marketing consultant in this program to handle the advertising and promotion affairs for our silent business. And I will be the financial consultant dealing with the fundraising and any kind of financial problems. Thank you for listening.